Some of the hardest lessons that we may have to go through in our life are at the hands of our family members. And if you're the black sheep, you know what I'm talking about. The black sheep's operating system can be so foreign to their family members. This is why oftentimes black sheeps are ostracized, they're called crazy, and any other negative labels that you can think of. They're just different because they think differently. The black sheep is built differently, and I think that they have a lot of struggles to deal with. The first one is they have to be in a family dynamic where nobody else thinks like them, so they're at odds with everybody. And second, they need to download the wisdom from God and apply that wisdom, so when they are getting attacked by their family members, they're rising above it. And they're able to not get triggered and recognize what those attacks really are. That's the unresolved trauma inside of you that you're trying to project onto me. It's that spirit inside of you that's causing you to be insecure, so you are just lashing out on me. Oh, it's your mother or father wound that's coming out, and that spirit is causing you to wreak havoc in other people's lives because you never dealt with that, and I'm just collateral damage. And on your ascension journey, you have this like awareness, and you're understanding that we wrestle not against flesh and blood. So a lot of the things that you're dealing with is really the unclean spirits or the demons that people are battling inside of them, and you're like, I'm too cute, I ain't gonna get triggered by this. And I know that there are some family members that you just need to cut out because they are toxic with a capital T. But there are family members, yes, they can be a little bit toxic, but if you just shift your perception, you can manage it. Simply by recognizing and being aware of what they're struggling with and not feeding into it. Like, for example, if you happen to trigger them, and you know you were right, right? But they still got triggered and they're yelling and screaming at you. Don't yell and scream back at them. Just let them, vomit on you. Let them get it out. Whatevs. That's how you think? Okay. You're not going to lower your vibration. You're like, all right, it is what it is. And then when you get home or when you're alone, you can yell, you could scream, you could be like, wah! But afterwards, you'd be like, okay, God, I'm praying for them. Bless them, God. Send them light, God. Show them your love, God. I'm sorry, God, if I did anything that contributed towards that encounter that went south. But show your hand on this situation, God. Present yourself in their lives, God. And sometimes just shifting your perception can be all that you need in order to see a change in the other person's behavior. It might not be the case for everybody, all right? I know there are some stubborn family members that, that's when you're like, all right, Jesus, take the wheel. But there are some relationships in your family that can be saved, that can be healed. And the keys are in your hand, being the more aware person. Being the more conscious person, you're able to recognize that, okay, can't handle this in the third dimension. Let me rise up into the kingdom of heaven. Let me handle this in the fifth dimension. And let me pour out love. Because we know that, this game that we call life is not easy. And everybody has different baggage that they come into this world with. And there's some baggage that we can help other people heal. But we can try. We're not saviors, but we can try to demonstrate love and compassion. But there are some people that, it ain't gonna work. That's a God job. Anyways, stay strong, saints. Stay strong, my black sheeps. You got this. I love you all, saints.